ParaPro Practice Test 2026 Paraprofessional Assessment, Full Course Last-Minute Study Strategies. Question 1. Which reading strategy is best for identifying the main idea quickly? Reading every word slowly, looking at the opening and closing sentences, counting the number of nouns, scanning for dates. Main ideas are often found in the introduction or conclusion of paragraphs. Question 2. When you are unsure of an answer, what is the most effective strategy? Leave it blank. Eliminate known wrong answers and guess. Choose C every time. Close your eyes and pick. Process of elimination increases your odds of choosing the correct answer. Question 3. What is kitchen logic in ParaPro preparation? A method for cooking, explaining a passage's ideas in simple terms, calculating ratios of ingredients, a writing style. Kitchen logic involves paraphrasing a passage as if explaining it to someone else. Question 4. Which math topic is considered a high-yield area to review last minute? Calculus, perimeter and area, trigonometry, matrix algebra. Basic geometry like perimeter and area is frequently tested. Question 5. For classroom application questions, what should you prioritize? Correcting the student's behavior, identifying the instructional goal, calling the principal, assigning more homework. Instructional questions focus on how to support the student's learning of the content. Question 6. What is a key tip for the writing section? Write a 5-paragraph essay. Identify parts of speech and grammar errors. Memorize the dictionary. Use as many adjectives as possible. The writing section focuses on editing, grammar, and sentence structure. Question 7. How much time should you spend per question on average? 3 minutes, 1 minute 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 5 minutes. 90 questions in 150 minutes allows for roughly 1 minute 40 seconds per item. Question 8. When helping a student with a word problem, what is the first step? Perform the math. Read and understand the problem with the student. Tell them the answer. Use a calculator. Effective instruction starts with ensuring the student understands the prompt. Question 9. If you have 10 minutes left and 5 questions unanswered, you should focus on one question, quickly guess on all 5, give up, turn off the computer. Since there is no penalty for guessing, always fill in every bubble. Question 10. Which of these is a common trap in ParaPro math questions? Using a calculator, confusing area with perimeter, solving for y instead of x, both B and C. Students often swap area/perimeter or solve for the wrong variable. Question 11. A student asks for the definition of a word. What instructional strategy is best? Tell them immediately, help them use context clues, tell them to ignore it, give them a different book. Teaching students to use context clues is a core instructional skill tested. Question 12. In the writing section, what should you look for in application to instruction items? Spelling errors in the student's draft, how to organize an outline, which reference material to use, all of the above. These questions cover the entire writing process and resources. Question 13. What is an effective way to handle long reading passages? Read the questions first. Ignore the passage. Read only the first word. Draw a picture. Reading the questions first helps you scan the text for specific information. Question 14. When reviewing fractions, which concept is most likely to appear? Adding and subtracting with unlike denominators, partial differential equations, complex imaginary numbers, hyperbolic functions. Basic fraction operations are core to the math section. Question 15. How can you prepare for data interpretation last minute? Practice reading bar and line graphs, read a physics textbook, watch a movie, learn to code in Python. The test requires interpreting charts and graphs correctly. Question 16. What should you do with flagged questions? Never look at them again, review them at the end if time permits, delete them, ask a friend. Flagging allows you to skip tough questions and come back to them later. Question 17. Which strategy helps with word usage questions? Checking if the word sounds right in the sentence, counting the letters, looking at the font, checking the page number. Contextual ear testing often helps identify incorrect usage. Question 18. To stay focused during the 2.5-hour exam, you should pace yourself and take deep breaths, drink 5 energy drinks, skip the reading section, talk to other test takers. Pacing and mental calm are vital for a long exam. Question 19. What is a quick way to check if a math answer is reasonable? Estimation, flipping a coin, using a ruler, asking the proctor. Rounding numbers and estimating helps catch calculation errors. Question 20. Before the exam, you should review the official study companion from ETS, your high school yearbook, social media feeds, the weather report. The ETS study companion is the most accurate source for exam content.